This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
You too.
Now that's diabolical.
Diabolical. What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV. Man, if you don't get your goof ass in here and hit the bag, if you catch me for the very first time, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, make sure it's black so when I drop, come hang out with your boy. All right, man, this one right here, this is crazy work.
Yo, that's crazy work.
Canelo Alvarez potentially blocking David Benavidez at 175 with the potential winner of Benavidez and Dimitri Bivol, if it is in fact Dimitri Bivol. Now, a lot of the people that I talk to in my circle do believe Dimitri Bivol will get this win over Benavidez. They just believe he's more skilled and can box his way to a 12-round decision. Now, I beg to differ. I think if, Benavidez is as good as cutting off the ring and as good as hiding that right hand as I believe he is versus a Dimitri Bivol, I think he's going to touch him. I think he's going to catch him, and we'll see Bivol in real trouble for the first time, and he might even get him out of there. Just my opinion. But for Canelo Alvarez, one of the greats, man, in my opinion, you always want to get that lick back. You always want to exact some type of revenge. You lost. You have to beat the man that beat you, right? It's always playing in the back of your mind. Why? Because for Dimitri Bivol that night, he was the man.
Ain't the motherfucking man no more. I'm the one.
For Dimitri Bivol, it was a one-sided ass whooping.
Ain't the motherfucking man no more. I'm the one.
This is facts. And if you Canelo, this fight probably supposed to been happen, but he's waiting for the perfect time. And for again, a David Benavidez, who, by the way, the better part of 3 years, the WBC mandatory for Canelo Alvarez, whom he chose to completely avoid.
We should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared.
Whom Canelo Alvarez has done everything in his power to duck, dodge, and get around David Benavidez.
We should plan this another time.
This nigga's scared.
It's insulting to be talking to shout out Pound for Pound podcast about potentially fighting a Dimitri Bivol next. Oh, that's filthy and diabolical.
Now that's diabolical.
Now, according to Canelo Alvarez on the Pound for Pound podcast, shout out Pound for Pound podcast, he said, quote, yes, it's possible about fighting the rematch with Bivol. He says, it's the only fight I make one more time at 175 pounds. End quote. And again, after he blasts Berlanga, that could very well be on the wish list for Canelo Alvarez. If Dimitri Bivol somehow gets past Benavidez, he could very well, and of course, Canelo's willing to entertain a rematch. That could definitely push David Benavidez to the side, and Canelo could steal that food. Now, mind you, David Benavidez has, in my opinion, been forced out of 68, right? Especially given the Vosdick fight. If you was really paying attention to the Vosdick fight, you could tell that David Benavidez was the much smaller man. The physique, the muscle mass, it all showed up that night, and the power just completely didn't carry. And I'm gonna continuously say this: I'd rather be a big 68 pounder than a shrimp, small ass 75 pounder, which is what I witnessed that night. I continuously keep saying the same thing as well. David Benavidez was weighing in easily under 168. Go and look at his last 3-4 fights. He was weighing in less than the 5'7" Canelo Alvarez. So he wasn't having no problems making 68. Again, he was weighing in less than Canelo Alvarez. He got bullied and manipulated out of 68 to get off Canelo's ass to 75. Does he belong in 75? He's got to get, shout out my nigga 9. He's got to get acclimated for sure. He's got to work on some hurt bombs, and he's definitely got to bulk up. Hopefully, when he sees some of these other 75 guys out there, because the power's not carrying and he looks small at the end of the day. Want to know y'all's thoughts, man? Diabolical work from most definitely Canelo Alvarez to potentially block this. And what do you gain from not fighting the man and then maybe even stepping in and stealing a fight from him, stealing food from him? And that's crazy work.
Yo, that's crazy work.
That's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Big T.O. Heavy Bag. I'm out of here.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.